So you guys clicked on this video because you want to be more productive throughout the day, or you feel like you can do more out of the day. Now, one thing that is definitely something that you have to have in your brain is that most successful people, even if they do the max amount of the stuff that they can do in a day, at the end of the day, they still feel like they can do more. Me personally, I've worked 10, 12, 14, 16-hour days. And at the end of the day, I just wonder, did I do enough? Did I do it? Is this going to make me get to the point where I want to get to? But these are the 5 things that I do to make sure I am doing the most that I can throughout the day. Now, it's not like I check this list every day and I'm like, oh, wait, am I doing this? No, I just naturally do this, okay? This is stuff I realized I naturally do. But it's helped me a lot, okay? This stuff has helped me a lot be more productive throughout the day and just stay on my toes and always keep that drive going. Because there are a lot of times as entrepreneurs where you just don't want to go anymore, or just days where you just don't want to do it, but you have to fight it and you have to do what you don't want to do all the time. So, number one thing that has helped me be more productive is reading the Bible. Reading the Bible before anything else helps me just know always that God is always there watching over me. And no matter what happens, He's gonna help me triumph over any problems in the end. I 100% recommend for everybody watching to read the Bible and to follow God, because without God, literally, we're doing this for nothing, right? We need to have God in our lives, and reading the Bible before doing anything else, it's gonna help you keep going even though there might be bad times or bad things that happen throughout the day. Number 2 is I always have a full day planned. I always have to go to the gym. I always go to church. I always do my work. I always help my dad. I always clean the house. I do everything I can during the day. I make sure that my full day is planned so that when I go to bed, it's actually because I have to go to sleep, or it's just like I have to wake up early in the morning. Number 3, which is probably one of the most important, well, I mean, this is the 5 things that helped me be more productive. Number 3 is removing social media and games from my phone. This has helped me tremendously, because before I did this, I used to have things that took up so much time, like games like Injustice, games like Dragon Mania Legend, games like Clash of Clans, things that you're just like always checking up on, and it's just a hassle. And there's literally no benefit. You don't get any money out of it. You don't get any skills out of it. You don't get anything out of games. Literally nothing, unless if you're playing chess or anything like that require thinking, or like word games. And social media, you know why it's bad. You're just doom scrolling, and by the time you look at the time, it's like 2 hours gone. So remove that. And I removed it from my phone, but I recently installed it again because I have a business that needs, because, well, you guys know I do e-commerce, right? E-commerce, I have a Instagram page for my brand. So I'll be honest, ever since I installed it again, I have done a little bit of doom scrolling. So that's the number one reason why I removed it in the first place. And now I installed it. But either way, I rarely, spend more than 20, 30 minutes on Instagram now. But at first, for like a solid, probably year, I had nothing to do with Instagram until I actually needed to download it again for my business. And number 4 is caffeine. Caffeine has helped me a lot. Just because I'm naturally a type of guy that's kind of a little, sluggish, I guess. I try to be more awake, but everybody says that I look tired. You probably think that I look tired right now, but I'm not. If I had more caffeine in my system, I would be up and out. Like I'd be like probably jumping around and doing a bunch of hand movements. But I don't have much caffeine in my system right now. But yeah, caffeine helps me stay up a lot when I have to stay up late and wake up early. So yeah, caffeine. Although I don't recommend drinking too much, simply because it does affect your heart and like your blood and stuff. So I recommend maybe just like 2 or 3 cups a day of coffee. or if you drink energy drinks, just try to drink one a day. If that's a lot actually. I probably drink, when it comes to energy drinks, I just drink like 1 Celsius every 3 days. The other days I just drink like electrolytes, but caffeine does help me a lot. But it's mostly for like emergency stuff. And number 5 is to plan ahead if it's good and bad. This is where reading the Bible comes in, because if it's good, you thank God. If it's bad, you still thank God. I mean, yeah, we got to be able to thank God for the good times and the bad times, you know. So the number 1 and number 5 connect, because if it's good, you already know what to do. If your e-commerce store is scaling, you know what to do. Scale it even more, or push on whatever is converting well. If you're barely starting to scale, and you see maybe it's the 3rd day where it's doing really good, and you see it's still doing good, you know, push the gas pedal. And if it's doing bad, analyze what's going wrong, but always plan ahead. Think, if it goes good based on the edits I just made, what am I gonna do? And if it goes bad, how can I check what is doing bad? You know, why is it performing bad? How am I gonna figure that out? But let me know what you guys do to stay productive throughout the day, and I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully. And as always, I made this channel to be able to help people. There's like 3 dogs around me, just crying. But I made this channel so I can help everybody skip the bad times that I had to go through, so you guys can, you know, not experience the stuff that I had to go through. I for a little while I was dealing with just like a lot of like bad thoughts. Not like I'm gonna kill I would never kill myself, but I would deal like with like just like anxious thoughts, like, oh my gosh, like I would get like so anxious to have this succeed. But then again, this is what it takes, you know. It's gonna take a lot of time for you guys to actually achieve success. And these other guys that you see, oh, I got rich in 30 days, I got rich in 2 months, I got rich in 15 days. You do not want to be that guy. They did not struggle if that's actually what happened. If they got rich in 10 days, they did not struggle. And they're not going to be able to maintain that money because they did not struggle. You need to thank God for the struggles, and you need to thank God when it's going good. With that said, I'll save the rest of the mentorship for next time, guys, and I hope you guys never ever think about quitting. That's one thing that I'll talk about in another video, but for now, peace out, and your journey is just starting.